Quebec province has been a dream of mine. I promised to myself before that I will be back in the province once we get a car. This year, the perfect timing is that my friend Karel came here in the country, and the best way to do road tripping is going northeast, and there's no other way to spend the next 2 days in the Quebec province. Heading out to the northeastern part of Canada, our goal is to cover up both Ottawa and Montreal in a day. 3.5 hours of driving isn't easy, but I made it when we went to Alberta last year, so there's no way I couldn't do it this time. To be honest, I went to Montreal 3 years ago and had a quick sightseeing, but I didn't get to experience good food. This time, we made sure to indulge into their famous local cuisines and enjoy our 24 hours in the city. We arrived in Montreal exactly in the evening, and we were kind of doubting whether we chose a safe hotel or Airbnb or not. The outside is very crowded and a little noisy because we were located in the very downtown of the city. I wasn't expecting it, but oh well, we had a good night's sleep and here, so it doesn't really matter. Let's have a quick room tour. So this is the door, and to the right is a big mirror from the closet, and here I am. The left side is the bathroom, and then this is how the whole apartment / Airbnb looks like. It's actually very spacious, to be honest. And this one's a little mini living room with a fridge on the right and just a beautiful bedroom. And this is the bathroom. So it's kind of like very French style, but it's so beautiful and a very, very huge bathroom for sure. And here is the shower. Afterwards, we had to go out to find pajamas as I forgot to bring mine. You know, I am the type of person who goes on a trip and always forgets something. Remember how I forgot my bathroom essentials during our trip to Vancouver? Oh well, still clumsy. Anyways, after a quick shopping, we went on a hunt for that Italian restaurant my friend suggested, but the sad thing is that we didn't know that a reservation was needed and it's already very crowded inside. So sad we couldn't try their specialties. We tried searching online and we found this Afghanistan restaurant and it looks good, but we also couldn't get in because they're full. Another tip, make sure to book a reservation because it's not easy to get, especially when the clock ticks at 6 p.m. Luckily, we saw this Italian restaurant with still a lot of space and we tried to get in and we did get a table. I wasn't expecting the vibe here because there's not much people when you see it outside, but the vibe is so fantastic. It's just so calm and serene. Their food was amazing. We were so full afterward. We had pizza with prosciutto and Alfredo pasta. You can never go wrong with Italian food. I love it. The next day, we had enough sleep to start our day again. We started at 10 a.m. and we checked out our hotel room right away. We drove to this brunch spot where we waited for 2 hours in line outside in the freezing cold weather, which we didn't expect to. Our hands were so cold. We were at the famous brunch spot Antipode Cafe. I mean, it has a great theme inside and it's also aesthetic, but since it's famous, it's also crowded. We waited for for 30 minutes for their food, but as soon as they served it, we then realized that the 2.5 hours of waiting were also worth it. I couldn't ask for more. Aside from the food being Instagrammable, especially the drinks, everything was so good. One of the best brunch spots in Montreal. I so recommend. After that sumptuous brunch, we headed out to the city center to visit Notre Dame. I've been to the outside of the church before but couldn't get inside. Now I made sure I'm able to, and I was amazed by the interiors and everything. And now on our way to Quebec City. Like Montreal, we arrived in the evening also in Quebec City, and we stopped by dinner before going to our hotel room. We actually had a reservation to this restaurant, but we canceled it due to our delay of the brunch this morning. Instead, we hopped into this restaurant where I observed while driving is only available in Quebec province, but only one chain in Ottawa, which is St. Hubert. The food is delicious, the best roasted chicken I ever tasted, with the best sauce ever. We ended up very full, so after that dinner, we went straight to our hotel room. So this is our motel room looks like. So it has an outside sink, and this is a very cute, tiny bathroom. So it's just a tub and the toilet. And on this side is the first bed, and the other bed is in there. So what I love about it is that it has a privacy knot. Like, for example, you can cover the first room and then the second room. Started our Quebec adventure in this village that is very walkable, and we started our day at 8 in the morning, so there's not much open yet. But as we were walking, we saw this random cafe that's open early, so we head out and try their macaroons and matcha latte. It was so good. Afterwards, when the Frontenac opened, we tried the ride going up and see the beautiful view of the city. We arrived at the top and took a lot of photos. As we were walking, we saw the Fairmont Chateau Hotel. It was so beautiful. We didn't go inside because it was a hotel and we felt like it was too fancy for us. So we climbed up, and there we saw the shooting location of Goblin, a famous Korean drama. Afterwards, it was getting colder, so we decided to go and continue our journey, checking out some other boutiques and buying souvenirs. We found ourselves buying some popcorn. We actually bought a medium one, but we didn't finish right away, and we ended up throwing it because it's not good when it's not fresh anymore. So we also tried the beaver tails here, though there's a lot in Ontario. We thought of making Kirill try it, as it's so good, because we never know if we still could try it in Ontario. In the afternoon, we had a quick stop at the famous Montmorency Falls. It wasn't what we expected, but it's still beautiful. Nothing beats Niagara Falls for sure. Afterwards, we continued our journey to the highlight of this Quebec City trip, which is the Ice Hotel. It's actually not located inside the city, but then we have to travel for almost 30 minutes just to get here, but I'm telling you, it was all so worth it. I have been dreaming of coming here since last winter, but I couldn't visit, and here I am now. The Ice Hotel, by its name, it's made of ice. I mean, everything is made of ice, even the hotel rooms, the glass drinks, everything. This hotel is perfectly made, including its fancy arts everywhere. Kudos to all of the people who made this hotel so worth it. Knowing this is the only ice hotel in North America, I'm telling you, it is so worth it to visit. Unfortunately, they're already closed since March 17, but of course, there's always next winter, so you should try to visit this hotel next year. After this whole day of adventure, we decided to go to this French restaurant named Le Saint Amour, and we had our dinner before we left Quebec province, or shall I say, before the snowstorm hits us. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't seen the Ontario vlog yet, please, I'm putting down a link below and please watch the Ontario vlog so that you won't miss that trip.